What is going on, guys? Welcome back to The Witcher 2. Last time we were able to get rid of all of the harpies in the vicinity. We killed all of the nests, or got rid of all of the nests, I should say, and that was a very, very tedious task, but we officially got it done. As well as actually killing the Harpy Queen that we did a few episodes back when we went to the cave to discover the dreams, if you guys remember that. We dealt with the Harpy Queen then, who was basically, running this entire operation of stealing people's dreams and whatnot, and at least we think she was. And that was all dealt with. So we were finally back in Bergen after talking to Filippo. We have learned that we need to cross the mist for two specific reasons. One, we need royal blood. We need Hensel's blood specifically because now Stennis is in fact in prison and we cannot get his blood. We also need to find the other side, cross the other side, because we believe that's where Triss has gone, or at least ended up to a certain degree. I'm forced to admit that once Philippa rolled up her sleeves and finally got to work, the results proved miraculous. Using her mesoscope, she was ascertained that Triss was in an area shielded from divination magic. That is either on the cursed battlefield or on the other side of it. The reader may ask if this was the limit of what this mistress of magic could do under the circumstances, but the learned among you know that cursed places are naturally saturated with chaotic energy and immune to penetration. Philippa gave Geralt an amulet that would lead him safely through the spectral mist, so which resumed to search for Triss without further ado. So that are two of our main things that we need to do. We also need to discover some of the eternal battle fragments. For example, the Dunbanner Standard and Vandergriff's sword. These are symbols representing, I believe, what is it? Death and hatred. So those are the two that we need to find. And we need to ask around in Bergen for that. Now, we did play, what was his name? Scalen? Yeah, Scalen Burden last episode at DICE. And I have a belief that he might be able to give me some information or something pertaining to the battle, or some piece of basically valuable source just from playing him in DICE. Because basically, if we keep beating him, eventually we will get something out of it. So that's kind of my belief. So we're going to keep playing Scalen here at DICE really quick to see if there's anything to do with that. And then obviously we'll go around talking to more of the locals. Also, I want to talk to more Yarp and Sheldon and Zolan and Dandelion, see what they have to say, any updated info about that due to like the events that have occurred here. So Scalen, let's play DICE. It's always good to start off an episode playing some DICE, man. I didn't do any crafting off camera, but I might do that this episode just to see if we can craft any of the pieces. We can't obviously craft the main armor because we need Draugr armor fragments. Ooh, that's three twos. He has 2 4s. Okay. Let's just roll for more 2s, honestly. Let's just try and go for more 2s. I'll raise 7. Alright, he raised 3. We're at 40. And, okay. Oh, 4 and 5. That's not really too good. I think we lose. Yep. Jesus Christ. He's actually beating us a lot now. This is his 4th win versus us. But we're going to just play him again. We're just going to play him again. We're just going to... I don't care how much orange I lose. I need the information. I need to get valuable stuff out of him. He gave me a sword last episode, too. I don't think I took a look at it yet, so... I'm going to just keep playing him until we win. This is definitely the guy I've lost to the most at DICE, though, which is pretty funny. Alright, he has 2 4s and 3 1s. Wow. Alright, let's just roll for more 6s. Hopefully we can get more 6s here. That's kind of my goal. I'm going to do a low bet here. He raised 1. I raised 5. Oh, I lost a freaking piece of dice, bro. Oh, my gosh. I just lose automatically. That's 5 losses to this guy, man. Alright, let's roll again. Jesus Christ, I'm losing my orange to him. I really am. Alright, here we go. Oh, I keep tossing it too hard. It just keeps sending 1 dice off the freaking board. I'm literally putting myself at a disadvantage here. Alright, it's 2 2s. Let's just roll for more 6s, I guess. Yeah, we'll do that. Alright, low bet. At least we're betting low, so we're not actually losing that much. Oh, it's just a terrible roll, isn't it? 6 losses in a row. This is... I'm recording all of this, by the way, so you guys can actually see how much I'm losing. I'm not just... Like, this is all... You guys can see all of this right now. Alright. I'm not off-cameraing these losses here and just showing only the wins. I ain't fake like that. Oh, that felt like a better roll there. Okay, we got 2 6s. What does he have? 2 4s and 2 2s. Okay, we can win this. I just need another 6. Please, for the heavens. Fine, he'll raise 9. Sure. So So if I hold it there, okay. Well, then get another 6. God. 7 losses in a row. This is my luck is not on my side right now. But I figured out a new way to roll, which is kind of nice. I'm kind of getting sick of him saying, "Ha, I win," by the way. And I lost another piece, man. I should just pass. Oh, I got 2 4s and 2 3s. Is this actually going to be a win here? Let's see. He's going to raise 5. I'm going to let him roll. Hopefully he doesn't get another. There it is. Lose a piece at the beginning, and you win off of that. That's how you win, guys. Just have to handicap yourself right at the beginning.
Damn it! You win!
What's my prize this time?
The wool coat of a corporal of the Dunbar.
Yes!
One of a kind, and truly sought after by collectors
Okay.
of military mementos.
It's something.
Where did you get these things?
I played dice and won them. Now I played and lost.
Oh, that's it.
But that's it. I'll play you no more.
Don't get mad.
I'm not. I'm just not fucking
Yeah.
playing you no more.
You beat me 7 times, brother. You beat me 7 times. I mean, come on. So I got a Dunbanner Cloak, which is, in fact, a quest item. Okay, that's something. That's definitely something. I'm glad we have that. So let me see what the journal actually says. Okay, so basically, yeah, we just have to go around. I don't really know where to start, to be honest. I guess I can go ask Philippa really quick where she thinks there are good places to search for this kind of stuff. Let me see what Dandelion has to say. No traces of Letho, yeah.
One thing's for sure. Letho's not on this side of the fall.
If you wanted to pursue the assassin, you should have gone to Hensel's camp with Roach.
Just because I went after Triss doesn't mean I've forgotten about Letho.
Why do you care so much? It's not your coop or your chicken.
Cuz he's a Witcher and he framed me and he knows about my past. And I have to click my name. I want to know why he kills. Honestly, he knows about my past. That's really the most important thing. He knows about, yeah.
Letho knows a lot about me. There are certain things that probably only he can explain.
I'm not so sure you want to know them.
I do.
We'll see.
Let's say you catch him. What then?
I'll kill him. It depends. I don't want to kill him. Honestly, it really depends. If he tries to kill me, I kind of don't want to kill him, though. I said that right at the beginning, too. I feel like, from what he told me since we were allies, he's a Witcher. There's so few of us. I don't really want to kill him.
I'm sure he wouldn't murder a king without a valid reason. Killing him would be a last resort. I hope it won't come to that.
Yeah. I'm actually starting to believe I'll find Yennefer.
My memories and feelings seem inextricably linked. I seem to be recovering both. I believe Yennefer's alive, and I'll eventually find her.
Triss? Yennefer? That's some life you live.
Oh, yeah, it is.
First off, we have no idea if Yennefer's still alive. Second, we have no idea if Triss is alive.
Fair
True.
points.
You seem to have 2 women, when in fact, you don't even have one.
Their kind
Oh.
doesn't die easily.
Why did it sting me like that?
Alive.
And Yennefer?
I won't know what to do about her until I see her.
Yeah. Let's just focus on one sorceress at a time here. We have Triss to find, and then we'll move on from there. Alright. So, Zoltan have anything new to say?
First throat of the Witchers Guild. Finally, a drink with someone worth talking to.
Short on company?
What can Yarpin tell me? I prefer listening to horses fart.
Oh, horse is far. Nice. Oh, I haven't actually talked to Zoltan since we've been here. Interesting. Okay, let's start from the bottom.
Bergen seems like an ancient town. Do you know its history?
Mining.
It's one of the mining colonies Mahakam
Yep.
established. There were lots of them just 500 years ago. Now they're mostly in ruins. It was the first town where dwarves and humans began working side by side. For the past 3
Cool.
years, it's been a symbol of our common death.
Okay. So we kind of we already knew all that for the most part. I guess Geralt really believes Yorvis changed a lot, so I guess I'll keep going with this dialogue option.
Yorvith seems to have changed. Have you noticed?
Oh, has his arse grown fatter and Saskia's...
An
Jesus.
elf who was the greatest foe of humans will now fight for their freedom. Doesn't that surprise you?
Only harpies don't change their minds. I'm no expert on elves, but as I see it, he's got a stiffy for Saskia.
Yorvith?
He stood as gentle as a lamb.
Love that question mark.
stealing glances
Yorvith?
at tits. When she spoke to him, he looked as happy as a fool whittling a wooden toy.
I mean, of course he's got affection for her to some degree, but I don't think it's like pure, like wanting to like bang her, you know? I mean, maybe it is. I don't know. I don't really see Yorvith as that kind of a guy, though, personally. I'm tracking the Kingslayers up.
Kingslayer's trail has gone cold. Have you heard anything?
No one could sneak into Vergen. We watch day and night. Anyway, who would they come for here? Stennis? Why so keen on capturing the assassin of kings?
I mean, dude, the Underline asked me the same thing. Dude, he knows about my past. I also don't know why he kills, yeah.
Letho is guilty of 2 regicides. I want to know why he did it. Or rather, for whom.
Sheila,
Don't
we know
step
that.
on political quagmires for no reason.
Every king has so much shite under his collar that taking a knife to his throat is always justified.
I don't care for the principles that govern the world, but I have yet to hear any better ideas. Murdering kings solves nothing. Quite the contrary.
Fair. Let's talk about Vergen in the Pontar Valley. Yeah, sure.
I wanted to talk to you about the free state of Vergen. We haven't had the occasion somehow.
True.
Do you buy into Saskia's ideals?
That's a good question. Oh, he had to pause for that.
If I believe what she says, or if I believe she'll be successful.
Zolan had to,
Both.
Saska's no liar, that's a fact. But whether we'll manage, who can tell? One thing is sure, we'll never know if we never try. For now, a great battle awaits. A battle in which elf, dwarf, and human will stand side by side. And that is beautiful in itself.
It's also the
Yeah.
potential weakness.
Nothing unites folk like shared death. I believe those who survive will honor the deaths of their comrades,
If they win.
even if they don't. News spreads fast. Others will follow in our footsteps.
true. A lot of good points there, Zoltan. All right, finally, do they play dice around here?
Any idea where I can play dice?
I mean, I've already beaten everyone.
Try the blacksmith's helper.
Beating him. Okay, he gave me that literally that one guy. And we can arm wrestle him too. Why not? Sure, let's go for it.
Arm wrestle you anytime.
I think I beat him in Flotsam though. I beat literally everyone here, so might as well beat you too, Zolan. Just add you to the checklist. Considering I've already beaten everyone else. Ooh, Zolan's got a little bit stronger, I think. His bar is smaller. Okay. Boom. There we go, Zolan. Strong as a...
Like a face.
Yep.
It wasn't easy.
If you ever run into my old mates Yarpin or Sheldon,
I've beaten both of
say
them.
you'll take them on. They'll be surprised.
I've beaten both of them, Zolan. Alright, we're done with that. Alright, let's head on out of here. I don't think Yarpin has anything new to say. Beating him at arm wrestling. Oh yeah, pretty much... yeah, pretty much Slash Scaling.
Consider Scaling humble.
Always told the old fart he was shite.
Damn right.
You're a good sort, Garrett. Here's a rune stone from the company to improve.
There it is. That's why we go to you. Fire rune. Okay, cool. It's always nice to have that. Do you have anything to say to me, buddy? Alright. Let's stop trying to pick fights. Let's head to Philippa. We're going to ask about the relics, and then hopefully we'll get some answers on where to start looking. As you guys can see here, the Nordis board is empty. We are done with our contracts for Vergen, which was not too shabby. And I think we're going to, you know what? Let us head over. So I think we have to head back up to here. Okay, so Philippa's place is over here. So we're going to head up and around, I believe. I think. And while we're passing by the blacksmith, I will be right back as to see if I can craft any. Actually, I have to go to the inn storage anyway, so. I don't know. I keep hearing that, and I'm driving. It's driving me mad. I don't know. Is this the right? No, this isn't. This isn't Philippa's house, is it? Nope. Wrong spot. Oops. Wait, I thought Philippa's house was over here. Last I checked, but unless it's over here. Look at me wasting time. I am the time waster. The Spaz Daza. I don't even know what that means. Alright, let's go to Philippa's. Yeah, it's over here. Alright. I'm sure she'll have information, and then we will, at least start somewhere here. Damn, you're still in your robe, Philippa? God, put some clothes on.
To discuss something.
Put some clothes on. I guess we can ask about this really quick.
Is what they say true? Did Saskia kill a dragon?
Prince Stennis decorated her for it at the court in Vengerberg, so it appears to be true. If you want to know the details, talk to Biggerhorn. Apparently he witnessed it.
Biggerhorn. Okay. Okay, what about the curse?
At the council, you mentioned artifacts were needed to undo the curse.
But I can't look for them now.
I can do that.
Why?
I have my reasons. Tell me something.
What happened? Yeah, okay. Yes, here we go.
What happened here 3 years ago?
Henselt attacked Edirne, but met his match. Nobody won that war. Sabrina Glefisig got into a conflict with the commander-in-chief of the Kedweni forces, and this led to both armies being routed.
Right.
Fireballs turned the battlefield into a flaming
we
tomb.
knew that.
Henselt accused Sabrina of using a forbidden weapon.
And Sabrina cursed Henselt.
I think so. I suspect the curse got out of hand because of the circumstances.
Circumstances? The stars weren't right, wrong phase of the moon. There's always an excuse for simple bungling.
She placed the curse while burning at the stake. Her hands and feet nailed to
Oh,
a wagon
wow.
wheel. I'd say she did a good job considering.
Very powerful curse, yeah. Do you know anything about blood curses, by chance?
Know anything about blood curses?
Do you?
We're dealing with a 4th level curse, also known as the Curse of the Archmistress.
Okay, girl.
Well,
Knowledgeable.
I'm impressed.
Ooh.
Thing is, until now,
Hey,
I thought
yellow.
it was only a myth, that such a curse couldn't be cast.
You thought wrong. There are 6 confirmed cases of this curse being inflicted.
What about confirmed cases of it being lifted?
1. Achieved by
1.
a team of sorcerers led by Archmistress Francesca Finderberg.
Heard that name a lot.
Hence the curse's other name. Sabrina Glevizig was on the team.
Small world.
Wow.
That's not all. The curse investigated by Francesca and Sabrina was designed to end the Tyson dynasty, the rulers of Kovir.
Interesting.
They were cursed by Scarlet Rodalega, a complete madman, but very talented. An eclipse and wraiths also accompanied his curse.
So
Okay.
Sabrina's curse is just a knockoff Rodalega.
Exactly.
Right. That's kind of where I guess she learned the curse from. What did she learn?
Can Francesca's experience help us?
Certainly. I know the symbols and the workings of the curse thanks to her.
Care to explain? I'm the one risking my neck.
You'll have to relive the battle and change its course at the right moment.
Oh, wow.
I don't know exactly what will happen. Nobody does.
I'll look for those artifacts.
That's actually a tall task. All the ghosts are aggressive. Yeah, I did notice that.
Did you notice? Not all the ghosts were aggressive.
Yes. Most just disappear
Right.
when they touch the aura
just-
of a living person.
I think the curse corrupts the ghosts of the fallen and turns them into draugrs.
Is that the Witcher's professional name for wraiths?
I think they're different.
Draugrs are demons of war. They arise at sites of exceptionally vicious, bloody battles. Their bloodlust and hatred in condensed form.
Damn.
Can you kill them by conventional means?
A silver sword is enough for a draugr, but as
Just like
long as the
monsters.
curse remains active, new ones will arise. The soldiers' ghosts are the key. If I could turn the tide of the battle,
For that,
Look at
you'll
Carol
need symbols
walking
of
around.
war belonging to those who fell in battle.
Okay.
Hatred, death, courage, and faith. All artifacts must be magically active and connected to the fallen, or they won't lure the ghosts.
Right.
I'll look around.
Finding 2 will be enough. Get the symbols of hatred and death and leave the rest to me.
Okay.
I'd prefer courage and faith.
Yeah, well.
Fuss.
I'll see what I can do. Cecil seems to know a lot
Okay.
about the area.
I was figuring we'd go to Cecil. Alright, we know enough.
I'm good for now. I'll let you know when I learn something.
Okay, cool. Hatred symbolized. Here we go. Talk to Cecil Burton. Alright, let's go do it. Death symbolized as well as a new quest we got. Okay. The Witcher learned that to lift the curse from the battlefield, he would need mementos of the battle representing the virtues and horrors of war. He was concerned because he knew very little about the clash between the Edirne and Kedweni armies. Philip Eilhart then told him to see Cecil Burton, Fergan Alderman, who is reputed to be a real trove of knowledge on the subject. Geralt went off to question the dwarf about the battle. Okay. Let's go do it. Let's get right to it. Oh, we also have to talk to him about the death symbolized as well. So we'll do both. Yeah, I kind of figured Cecil would know. So basically the curse was cast from Sabrina. Sabrina was actually part of the team that was led by Francesca Finderberg, the elven queen sorcerer or whatever, that lifted the curse. And it was cast, and so they lifted the curse that was cast by Scarlet Rodalega in Kovir, I believe. So that's all interesting information. Cecil, hello. Okay, know anything about... Yeah.
Cecil, Do you know anyone who fought in the war 3 years ago?
I did,
Did you fight Philip Vergen?
of course.
Philippa claims you know a bit about the battle.
That old kook Henselt,
Kook.
called king by some, thought that Aedirnians were bumpkins who'd ship bricks as soon as his troops crossed the river.
Why did he attack Edirn?
According to Henselt, Upper Edirn is the ancient legacy of the Kedweni crown and must be returned to the mother country. Brazen farter.
That brazen farter had a point. If you read some history, you'll know that 300 years ago this land belonged to Kedwen.
Interesting.
Load of crab. 700 years ago, the elves reigned here.
Oh,
And
so it's like a
1,000,000
history
years
thing.
ago, these lands were the domain of the worms. If things worked that way, every king could invade a neighboring
Fair point,
land
that's-
and claim his right to do so because an ancestor took a dump there.
All right. Hensel wanted to conquer.
Carol's like, I'm over it.
He rolled in, got hammered, and rolled out.
Cecil
Got hammered.
doesn't help me much.
It wasn't a battle. It was a slaughter. If I try speaking of it, I'll see it all
Come on,
again.
Cecil, help me.
I don't want.
The ghosts of the fallen fight in the mist. They turn into horrible creatures called Draugrs. Edirnians,
Draugrs.
Kedweni, men, elves, and dwarves too.
Bloody hell. No peace even after
No,
death.
no peace with a
I want
curse.
to help them, but I need to know more about the battle.
Very well. Listen.
Okay, I'm
A
listening.
beautiful day that grew hot later. Very
I can
hot.
relate.
When Vandegrift attacked in the afternoon, he sent a dun banner at the fore. Many of our lads shit themselves at the mere sight of their standard.
That banner was like
We
the
had a
elite
surprise of our own.
soldiers.
Under the cover of night, we prepared fire pits.
Hmm.
Our archers lit them up at the right moment. I still can't believe we managed to fool their scouts. If it wasn't for that ambush, we wouldn't be speaking today.
Interesting.
They likely wouldn't be in Upper Edirn at all.
Interesting.
We
So those
decimated
fire
the
pits.
Dunbanner, but that was only the beginning. Selkirk was our commander.
Selkirk.
Everywhere he appeared, the Kedwenis gave ground. He wreaked havoc among them. Hearts rose at the mere sight of his armor.
Right, that's a lot
Then
of people talk about.
Vandegrift himself entered the fray. Selkirk met him in the middle of the field. In the end, Vandegrift killed Selkirk.
Oh, wow.
A terrible death that sent the Aedirnian ranks into disarray.
Hmm.
I thought it was the end of us. Then the sky fell. As
Yep,
if the
Sabrina's,
stars themselves had decided to avenge the death of a great knight.
Wow.
Fire had covered the battlefield. Nobody sought the enemy. They were all looking for somewhere to flee. Yes,
Wow.
there were no more friends and enemies. Only the living and the dead. They say it was the doing of a Kidweni sorceress who wanted revenge on Vandegrift. Could be true, as Henselt had her executed right after the battle.
Right. Okay, that was a lot of information. Holy moly. Did they actually cross, or?
You saw the Kedwenis cross the river?
From afar, I saw Vandegrift leading 4,000 heavily armed men.
4,000. Damn.
Many a heart sank when we saw the elite bearheads or the armored banners from Ardcarrig. The Dun banner was in the middle, veterans of Bren.
Alright.
As soon as he set foot on Aedirnian land, Vandegrift climbed the hill and surveyed the area, as if it was his fief. Son of a bitch was as sure of himself as ever. Upon spying him, I remember the dwarves all dropped their trousers and showed him their asses. Then Selkirk stepped
Sounds
out
very
in front of
dwarven.
us. His white armor shone in the sun.
Oh, wow.
We were afraid a Kedweni arbalist would shoot him, but they too stood as if frozen.
Wow, so they got some
And
legendary
Selkirk
soldiers.
just looked at them and bowed ever so slightly.
So Selkirk was a freaking badass. And so was kind of Vandegrift to a degree. But Selkirk's the real deal. Okay, how did it start?
Remember anything from before the battle?
As if it was yesterday. Henselt's troops crossed the Pontar the third day after the autumn equinox. Edirn had good spies, so we were ready for them, and Selkirk lined up our troops along the hills. Our hearts rose at the sight of the banners of Vengerberg, Aldersberg and Gullet fluttering in the wind. Knights and armoured infantry side by side in our ranks. Even the peasants had their regiments. The dwarves were on the left flank. Over 5,000 strong we were.
Wow.
Nobody caring about race or background.
Yeah, you guys stood united.
Never before. Only King Demavend was missing. But he must have had more important
Yeah,
business
shit
than
king.
defending his country.
Okay. So, well, we learned what happened to the Dun banner, didn't we? Oh, what happened afterwards? Because they fell into the fire. They got lit up by the fire pits that the archers set. And they got caught by surprise. But what happened
You
after?
captured the Dun banner standard?
Henselt's choice troops, and not a one survived. The visitors sent them to their deaths. Refused to give them reinforcements. He was a monster in human form. The men of the Dun were real swaggerers. Killed a lot of our lads, but for every Dunner, we
Oops.
captured their standard. We
They made it.
buried what was left
7
of
of them.
them in the crypts beyond Vergen. Their standard lies with them.
Okay,
Worthy foes are to be respected, even in death.
that's where I need to
I'm
go.
going to need that standard.
And did you see the duel? I'm sure that duel was absolutely freaking legendary. Considering Selkirk was
Did
killed.
you see the duel between Selkirk and Vandergrift?
I stood half a furlong from them. Never seen a fight like it. Probably never will again. They'd already met once
Yeah.
at a jousting tournament in Ardcarreg. Selkirk won there. He beat on the visitor so hard he broke his sword. Selkirk was a true knight, the last of his breed. Vandergrift was so pissed off after that tournament he hanged the smith.
Jesus
sword and ordered
Christ.
a special one from a sorcerer. I bet he cut down Selkirk with that new sword.
With a new sword,
Vandergrift is
magically
dead.
imbued.
What happened to his sword?
Saskia's got it. Good thing too. Only her hand can tame the hatred enchanted in that sword. After the battle, when the flames abated, the scavengers came. They stole everything. Imagine, not a single keepsake or Selkirk in the whole of Edirn. His brother babbles something about a gauntlet, but he's a lying dog.
Oh, what's his name? The guy that we beat in the fist fight. Yeah, I know. All right, thank you, Cecil.
Thanks, Cecil. That was helpful. I think I know what I need to lift the curse now.
Madam,
So
Ironheart
the
claims
standard-
You need 4 symbols. The standard symbolizes death.
Vandergrift's
Vandergrift's
sword.
stands for
Yep.
hatred. What about the other 2?
I have a feeling Philippa has a handle on the rest.
Here's hoping you're right.
All right. Holy moly, that was a ton of information. So we at least have some things to go off of. So let's read our quest journals really quick and update everything on what's that, or update everything on that. Hatred symbolized. Okay, so Cecil did not disappoint. He knew a lot and gladly shared his knowledge. The alderman told Geralt that the symbol of hatred can only be the sword of the infamous Vandergrift, bearing the dreaded but fitting name of hatred. Unfortunately, the blade belonged to Saskia, the dragon slayer who had been poisoned and lay dying. Though the Witcher had stolen from the dead or dying in the past, in this instance he decided to stay his hand. So we cannot actually obtain this symbol until we actually heal Saskia. So we actually have to heal Saskia to get the sword. Okay, so that is put on hold for right now, because we can't actually get that until Saskia is all better. But death symbolized is where the Dunbanner standard is. One of the artifacts needed to leave the curse from the battlefield was to symbolize death. Having no idea what he was to look for, the Witcher took Philippa's advice inside to talk to Cecil Burton. Wenger's aldermen know a lot about the battle between the Kedwani and Edirnian armies, so he would like to give Geralt a good lead. After hearing the Witcher out, Cecil Burton stroked his beard and began his tale of the Dunbanner. The Dun was a unit of Kedwani light cavalry known far beyond the borders of Henselt's kingdom. Its soldiers had taken part in the battle, and their standard, easily recognized by a veteran or by any veteran from the north, could very well be the symbol of death. The unit's standard was buried in the forest crypts alongside the fallen soldier. The Witcher had to find the tomb and the artifact. Alright, awesome. So now we know where to get the Dunbanner standard. And let me just say, well, I'll talk about it on the way there, but that was such an interesting story. I love learning about just the history of this world and massive events and battles, especially battles. Battles are so very much interesting to me, but I love learning about just even those curses, like learning about curses and certain like backstabs and betrayals and kings losing power or this and that. It's just very, very interesting. So anyways, I'm going to figure out what pieces of armor I can craft for my new set of armor, and I am going to head to the inn really quick, do that. I'll be right back, and I'll probably be back when we're outside the gate, and we'll be heading over to the catacombs. So I'll be right back.